I think what we heard from our research, what we found when we looked at the interview data and the survey data, is that there's very many practical things that organisations can do in terms of improving the situation for women at senior and board level, because I think at both levels there are issues. I think women may be recruited and come into an organisation at junior level, but then maybe they don't stay through to middle and senior management level. And I think one of the big issues is about some very practical career coaching and mentoring, which would make a difference, and within a few years that would create a better environment in organisations. I think something we see in a lot of organisations that are more successful with these issues is that there's a champion or a sponsor who takes responsibility for the issues and reports regularly at board level and decides the programmes and the events, the executive programmes that need to be run in order to make a difference. So I think there's some of the things in terms of planning and practical application that are quite easy to do, but sometimes get forgotten. Organisations are sometimes too busy thinking about policies rather than about how the policies are applied. But I think in terms of individual women, then I think it's a lot more about taking responsibility for your own career and looking around to find your own mentor, to find somebody to coach you. And I think that's especially important whether you're in a small or a large organisation. Those sorts of things do make a difference. And that's the message we heard from a lot of the women that we interviewed. That they'd been helped along the way, and particularly they'd been helped by having a very supportive boss or line manager who had taken responsibility for appreciating what their potential was, something that often the women themselves hadn't recognised early on in their career, and that made a difference as well.